Hello, everybody. We
Hola.
are live.
What's up?
Hello.
And look, the gang's all here.
Yay.
Yay.
We're back together again.
We're all back together again. So tonight we are going to be talking about RuPaul's Drag Race, which should be really interesting because
Is anybody here?
it's starting tomorrow.
Yeah, after show tomorrow.
Yep.
No one's here?
I don't see anyone.
We'll see.
Not even Gary?
But it's okay because we'll just keep.
Yeah, that's okay. Just take.
Let me look on my. Let me look on my regular my other on my computer.
RuPaul.
Yep.
Instruction 101 on Drag Race.
Where's the birthday boy?
He's out doing something rather. I don't know.
BRT.
I thought he was going to come on.
He says he's going to come on tomorrow because we decided to do an after show. Because he thought it was just too difficult to talk about the queens to start. We want to see an episode first, and then he wants to talk about it.
Well, and Mike has to. Oh, there we go. There is BRT.
BRT.
I realized that my schedule changed tomorrow, so I'm going to be free. So
Sweet.
That's why I kind of put it out there.
Yeah, it'd be fun to do an after show. We'll see if we get anybody for the after show.
Because it shows on my my provider at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time.
Really? I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm getting. What's up, Bev? Let me see what I'm getting.
All right, Miss Buffy's here.
I bet you I'm getting it much later than that.
Because it's on VH1.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be over like 7.
Okay.
Hey.
And I just have a regular subscribe. I don't have any special feed or anything.
Uh-huh.
But I'm thinking it might be more than an hour, the first one, because there's so many queens.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. Yeah. It's always at least an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. Depending on if they have a special guest like Gaga or whatever. Would you breathe right? Lord.
All right, so basically what we're going to do here tonight is talk about Meet the Queens because season 12 starts tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. I'm trying to see what time it starts in my area.
It says tomorrow at 8:00 on VH1, but mine is 5:30.
8:00 is this? 6 p.m. Wait, no, that's today. Next Wednesday, March. Wait. RuPaul's Drag Race next on today, 6 p.m. What?
Tomorrow, season 12 on VH1.
What you packing? Good God, girl, get out. Season 11, episode 2. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Brand new Snatch game. No.
It's like you put it on and you can't. That's why I had to go on my. I had to go on my TV's.
I'm that bitch. That is the title of episode 1. Tomorrow at 8.
Nice.
8:00.
And I wonder why I get it. I get it at 5:30.
Yeah, I don't know. Because you're getting the East Coast feed.
No, I just have regular, like a cable channel. I have Dish Network.
Yeah, because
but I don't have East and West. I just have one. I think they play it at 5 and then they play it again at 8.
No, because the marathon's running right now. So at 5 tomorrow would be Reunited. It's the finale of season 11. Starts at 5 tomorrow.
I'll have to go back on and look again on my program and get with you guys for a time, because I thought it was 5 and I could do it at like 8. I can't do it at like 10 because I have to get up really early Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, it's on at 8 is when it premieres, and it doesn't see how long it is.
Because on my timer I have new episodes only, and it's set for tomorrow at 5:30.
Anyway, guys, this is our plan. We're planning on going live tomorrow after the first episode to talk about it. So if you guys want to join us, that would be great.
Because that way we can actually get excited and talk about what we saw.
Yes.
Instead of having to wait.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And the premiere is always good. I don't know. It looks like it may be an hour. No, 2 hours. It's 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
It's 2 hours tomorrow.
Yeah, because on my TV it says 5 to 7.
Okay. Well, if I have to download it, I will.
Will it be available to download so that we can?
So.
I mean, it's VH1. It's not like it's a special secret channel. That's a pretty much
Yeah, I mean, I got to figure out a way to watch it then, because mine is 8.
Yeah.
My AT&T is 8.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, 8 o'clock. Mhm. But I wonder if is there a VH1 app? Anybody out there know if there's a VH1
There
app?
should be,
I don't know.
If
Does
there's a
anyone out
VH1
there
app,
know
then
if
you
there's
can get it.
because Miss Buffy gets it on Saturday.
She gets it on Saturday through Netflix.
If not, there's an app that whoever owns a VH1, they're part of another big channel. No, VH1.
The VH1 app.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Sorry, guys, we're planning all this on the fly here. App Store. Nuka, what are you doing? Oh my god.
Yeah, watch full episodes.
There you go. What time does it say? Psst. Stop.
Well, if it's on the app, I would assume that it would start.
It should be up around the same at 5 o'clock.
Not necessarily. It could be some apps. They do it local live your time, your local
Really?
station.
I've never had that before.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Let me see. I'm trying to find the app. Where's my app store?
I guess we'll just have to figure it out.
I'm downloading it right now.
Yeah, I am too.
Do you watch? Okay, so we know that Buffy watches Drag Race.
Yep.
BRT, do you watch Drag Race? And if so, how do you watch it?
Yep.
Downloading right now.
That is the question. The question is, how do you watch Drag Race? Do you watch it live? Do you download it? Do you
See here, Diana. It says full episodes, live TV, meaning it's live TV based on your local time.
Mm-hmm.
But mine is live TV too, and I get it at 5.
Well, then you obviously get the East Coast feed.
But I don't have it. I mean, it doesn't say. But then it shows it plays again right after the other one. That's how they used to do it on Logo. That's how they do American Horror Story too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess because I'm not on a special feed or whatever, I assumed. So he doesn't watch it, just here to hang with y'all. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Hey, okay, here we go. RuPaul's
Is
Drag
there
Race.
any other show that you're going crazy over that you guys want us to maybe check out that's like current? I feel like a lot of shows are in limbo, like they started and then they stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Like for like a spring break or something.
Yeah.
God, I'm so grainy.
Because I think
This is all locked.
I think The Walking Dead just came back.
Oh God.
Yeah, but that's like, how many seasons of that?
They're on season 10 right
You only need to watch one. It's all the same.
Yeah, that would be a lot of catching up.
now. Well, don't tell Tammy that because she loves.
I know.
Yeah.
People just love this shit. How are you?
No, I mean, I'm just saying I would have to. The Stranger on Netflix, it's kind of fun. Is that the same one you were talking about, Dawn?
Oh, that's the slow burn. I have not watched that yet, but it's on my list.
The Stranger on Netflix is kind of fun.
Stranger Things.
I was talking about.
She said BRT said The Stranger.
Oh,
I was talking about The Sinner because somebody was asking about Matt Balmer.
I was.
That was you, yeah.
Oh, I got The Sinner mixed up with The Stranger.
Yeah. They just started season 3, and
Go.
Matt Balmer is in season 3. So if you want a Matt Balmer fix, that's where.
Yeah, I need a Matt Balmer fix. Gosh, I gotta figure out what's up with my camera.
Yeah, it doesn't say what time it airs tomorrow.
I'm sure we'll get it figured out.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, of course. Stay tuned after the episode for What You Packing. Okay, because I wanted to watch season 12 or season 11 tonight anyway. There you go. I can watch it right here on this app.
So how many contestants are there this year?
13.
13.
There are 13 this year again.
Is there anybody who stands out for you guys like right away?
I only have one. I could tell you. Me and Larry were talking about this a little bit. Rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
RuPaul. Okay, I've been with Drag Race since season one, since its inception, and when it first started out, it was very very low budget, very low key show that was
Right, I
really
remember, and they gave like $20,000 or some like
yeah
$5,000. It was like no money.
yeah.
Mhm.
No money, no prizes, no. It was really just to showcase and show the artistry of drag. It was RuPaul's way of bringing their drag communities to mainstream TV.
Right.
And the first season took off like a rocket. It was absolutely amazing. When the first season was so successful, when they regrouped to do a second season, because didn't even have a second season plan. They just we did this first season and didn't know what was going to happen, just threw it out there. And then when they regrouped for the second season, they
Sorry.
completely revamped the show. So if you watch season one and then start with season two on is really the show, because season one is such a different experience.
Right.
It's different workroom, different everything. But the concept of the show, if you guys don't know, is basically it's a reality game show, just like anything. There's a winner at the end. The person is crowned at the end. They do all sorts of challenges. They have a runway every show where they showcase fashion. They have talent shows type thing. So it's basically like a variety show competition for a winner at the end, all dealing with drag. And when it was on Logo, it was very very gay community. It was part of our community. It was special. They would do like bar nights. Everybody would get together to watch RuPaul. Everybody was talking about the next day. It was very gay centric as far as like really really engulfed in the culture. Then about season 4, season 5, it took off like a rocket. It became, Will and Grace was in its height of its popularity. Gay, homosexuality on TV became this big, huge pop culture event, and like everybody, it was cool to be gay. Gay was like the cool thing. RuPaul goes mainstream, and that show from about season 9 on, the show became much more of a big time, big budget, family friendly VH1 spectacle. And though we still love it, it's not the show that it was. It's not the magic that it was. It's not the heart that it has. It's like I said, it's much more cookie cutter. It's much more mainstream. It's much more let's make the episode about the drama of the episode or something that's going on with one of the characters. They have these base storylines that they go off of now. Like, oh, this girl's fighting with this girl, so let's carry that storyline through instead of about drag, about the competition itself. So every season it gets more and more and more mainstream, more and more just VH1-ish and very anti-logo-ish, if that makes sense.
There
Is there going
isn't?
to be?
I thought I just looked. I thought it said there was.
There will be. There's always an Untucked. Now with Untucked is well, I'll explain that in a minute. But Untucked is very different each season, depending on who wants to pick it up and who carries it. They've done it many different ways. But I'll get to Untucked in a minute. But like this season, these girls that they're showcasing now, because every year they do a Meet the Queens, they do their interviews, they do a runway, they do like all the special stuff. This season they're so put together. They're such a character already. They're such a it's like they cast them for the character that they are instead of just casting a drag queen and seeing what she can do with her drag. It's almost like actors being cast in a role to present on TV. And in this cast, for some reason, and maybe I'm just in a bad mood. Maybe things are just going on in life. But all of these interviews for this season has just rubbed me the wrong way. These girls are just they are so fake. They're so pretentious. They're
I was gonna say they look pretty
larger than life. There's nobody. There's like one girl on here that I was like really drawn to, and a couple of them that I was like, oh okay. The rest of them, the across the board 13, I was like, they're just good lord, things are jumping off the wall. I was like, the rest of them, they're just acting. They're just playing this big old part. And again, they're excited. They're doing this big old thing for VH1. It's all put on by the producers. They're in full glam. They're in full drag. They're they're doing their shtick. The producers probably got them amped up to do the big old huge thing. And I understand that, but that's the problem of going mainstream. Is these producers want them to do all that? They want them to be larger than life instead of like if you go back to like season 3 when Raja won, it was. Like all of us, like say all of us is like, hey, Diana, I'm doing drag. Support me on RuPaul's Drag Race, and I go do my drag. And it's normal people doing their normal thing, and they're doing this shit, and it's great. this is like so put on. It's like so incredibly overproduced.
I thought that this season, when I started to see the queens, they kind of all look the same.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Like there was a lot of the same
Yes.
flavor.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
And
They with these Meet the Queens, they've got them dressed up in like a similar flavor, a similar tone to like match the storyline that they're trying to tell instead of letting them do their drag. I saw a different video where they were all getting ready to come into the workroom and they were doing like a little interview kind of or like, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite drag? They were doing
I watched those too.
Yeah,
that they were different on a little bit, but again, they're going into the workroom looks for $1,000 looks. You know, there were these huge put together professional glam looks that you didn't see season 3, season 4, season 5. Those girls
They were wearing
like,
bodysuits and boots.
yes.
yeah.
Like these people have professional designers designing their shit now, you know, to come into the workroom, and that's taking away some of what the magic of RuPaul was. Again, I'm not going to judge these girls. I'm not going to, like I said, season 11 is the same shtick that they had this year. I love season 11.
I'm sorry, I'm not set up right.
There's a lot of the cast that I really loved, and so I'm not going to prejudge them as people, as characters. I realize what's happening here. You know, I realize this is producer put on. This is
Yeah,
all.
I'm still looking forward to it because I find it really entertaining.
Oh, I love it. I
fun.
love it. I mean, when RuPaul comes on, when we're in a season of RuPaul, that's all I think about in my house. It's like it engulfs, you know, my whole life in here. I just love it. I follow these girls on social media, and you know, I know a few of them. You know, I was actually good acquaintances with one of them before he was even on, Chad Michaels, who won All Star season 1.
Who's my favorite?
I was good friends with him for years.
I adore.
Yeah.
Grew up around drag queens, so the drag culture itself, you can overproduce it, it's still going to be the same culture. So that's why I'm not judging them at first. You gotta see how this group of 13 react together and how they do, you know, go on. You gotta see what challenges they're thrown their way. At the end of the day, they're still going to entertain us, and it's still going to be great. RuPaul's still going to be there. Michelle Visage is still going to be there. So
You know, at the end of the day, there's a big mainstream TV show about drag.
exactly, and it's on TV, and it's just as successful as ever.
Yep.
And so I would love it. I would like it to go back on Logo, to tell you the truth. But
I liked it on Logo too because they let them curse.
Huh?
They didn't bleep
Yeah,
them.
oh yeah, they let them curse on. Yeah, each one's all edited. You know, they have real more
Kind of takes
more
something out of it now
storyline.
because they
Yeah, it does.
edit.
It's overproduced. It's more family friendly for a mainstream audience.
But you know, Ru was
it's
so happy that they moved to VH1 because it made him, you know, made him. I mean, RuPaul.
Here's RuPaul in a nutshell: money. RuPaul is a product that he sells. That Charles sells is a product. The entire everything from the nails, from the tip of his fingernails, you know, all the way up to the follicle of his hair. That is a product. Every single thing that Charles does is to make money, and he knows how to market the shit out of that stuff. It's fantastic. He knows himself as a brand, which is everything around him is a brand.
And he says it. It's not like he's hiding anything.
Nope.
No. He's absolutely. He teaches it. He's got like
He's like,
classes.
I don't put my makeup on unless I get paid.
Drag Race. He absolutely teaches these girls that half the challenges are about marketing yourself, about using your drag persona as a product.
Because he wants them to be able to make a living doing what they love.
He's actually
Again,
doing a master
the
class.
magic of this show. Exactly, it is a master class.
Yeah.
The genius of this show is you have already won the moment you walk through those doors. The moment the camera puts, it was episode 1, you walk through the workroom, you've won.
Yeah.
If you market yourself right afterwards. If you don't get into a bunch of crap, you don't go get real sloppy afterwards, you go out there and you market the hell out of yourself. Look at Vanjie. What Vanjie did, season 10. Season 10, Vanjie was eliminated first. She became an overnight sensation based off of her elimination. She went out and she took that overnight sensation of her elimination, marketed the shit out of it, and then was asked back for season 11 and almost won.
No.
And she's huge
Well,
now.
she didn't make it to the semifinals.
Yeah, she was cut fourth right at the end. Yeah, but she's with the whole Vanjie.
No, I watched the whole thing happen. Okay, so let's look at our little notes here. Let's engage our peeps.
Gavin Newsom sang Vanjie on the campaign trail that year. It was crazy. Oh, Untucked, really quick. I mentioned Untucked. Untucked, what Buffy was talking about, is a show that is an after show. It's usually about a half hour long, and it's just the girls backstage before elimination talking about the episode, talking about the drama that's going on. And it's been on YouTube before. It's attached to the episodes before.
It's always right after.
Yeah, not always. Sometimes it's on some website. Sometimes it's through an app.
Oh, I've only seen it after.
Years since VH1, it's been on right after.
Yeah.
So they've always done it a different way. Up until they got settled. Now I think it's with the whole VH1 thing there, it'll be on afterwards.
So
there's season 11 was on afterwards. No. See, Drag Race UK, which is basically another. If you've not seen Drag Race UK, you should watch it because it really is another season of Drag Race. It's RuPaul,
I have to find a place to watch. Yeah,
it's good. That cast is really good. That Untucked, I didn't find till like way after because it was hidden on the app. It didn't follow the episode. It was hidden on the app somewhere. So, but Drag Race UK, gotta watch that season if you've not watched it. That is one of the best casts that RuPaul's ever got together. They are fantastic. Really, really cool.
Okay, so BRT.
This is one that I actually am drawn to. She's French. She's French Canadian.
Oh yeah.
And she of all 13. She's the one that I thought was being real.
Yeah.
Just expressing who she was, with not being this character that producers were trying to put on. Is she a little pretentious? Is she a little snobbish? Yeah, kind of the French way, But I think what I was drawn to was how natural she was.
Yeah.
And I think she was the first person that I saw that had potential of a winner. Because here's another thing about RuPaul. When you guys start watching, it's called the Winner's Edit. The show will start giving because it's already done, right? Before this was filmed back in June. So that's the problem with RuPaul is they filmed
saying that show. It's being leaked all over the internet. Spoilers.
You better know who's eliminated. Like we can look up right now the order of elimination because it was filmed, months. I never do, but it was filmed months ago. Except for the finale. They filmed the finale about a week before it actually airs, and they film all 3 girls winning. They will film a winner for each one, and they don't find out till the night it airs. VH1 will show the winner, and they find out. They go to a bar, they do a show, they watch together, and they find out who wins. So that's they stop spoiling the winner because season 3 was spoiled because they filmed it before. Now they don't, except for All Stars. All Stars is filmed before. But so what was I saying?
Yeah, they do it here at this little theater on Pico.
I would love to go. Oh my god, I don't know.
I wonder how you get tickets for that.
You got to be in the know. It's all people that are family, friends of other drag queens.
I don't know. I bet you there's some tickets for the public.
I've never heard of that, but I'd have to look it up.
And sometimes I don't know until I look, and then I could have gone so many places, and I just don't think to look.
Yeah. I mean, I always see it.
Hey, Dawn, who got the memo? Mike, are you wearing a blue shirt? What was this? Look at Dawn.
No. I'm wearing a Tom Holland shirt.
You're always wearing a Tom Holland shirt.
I decided to take David for a spin today. And Ziggy.
I was going to put my Onward shirt on, but I will save that till right before the Onward movie, which, by the way, is getting fantastic reviews. And if you sleep on Onward, I'll never talk to you again. Go see Onward opening weekend.
Did you watch there was a show on TV last night that showed I want to say it was the Goldbergs, where they had a bunch of Onward premieres during the show.
Oh really? Oh no, I have to look that up on the internet. No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was one of the like Goldbergs or Schooled or one of those shows.
Okay. Well, all the clips got to be online then, because it's God. The more I hear about this movie, the more I'm just like, with what's going on in my life right now, I don't know if mostly I can handle it, but it supposedly handles the most adult themes that Pixar ever has, and they said the review that I saw today said that the movie deals with loss in such an unpredicted way, but it's so real that it's bittersweet. They said the ending's the way they deal with loss is very bittersweet, and they said it is the biggest cry fest that you'll ever have with Pixar. And it's like, and then everybody says the same thing. The world is amazing. The world that people want to see more from the world is like a sequel or whatever. So I'm like, why are they not marketing the hell out of this film? I don't get it. You know what? I think they're not marketing this film because that whole Bob Iger thing that happened. We can talk about that another time. But that whole Bob Iger thing was crazy shit that went down yesterday. So I think that has a lot to do with the money that's going out. Drag Race UK, the Queens were amazing. Clearly a fix at the end sad. You think? I mean, there's always somewhat of a fix. RuPaul has her mind, and also the producers of the show know what story they want to tell moving forward with a winner. But
Yeah.
again, like I said, you walk through the door, you've won. You don't need the grand prize. There's been winners from RuPaul that don't go anywhere. They don't do anything.
because of
To
the
Tyra
exposure
Sanchez,
that you get
she's washed out.
from being on the
Whereas
show.
Raven, who was second to Tyra Sanchez in season 2, does RuPaul's makeup now. Travels the world with RuPaul herself. So it's like it really depends on what you do with it. But yeah, there's always a semblance of a fix. Sure.
Well, yeah.
You know, when
Although he said last year, no, I think he knew Evie. It was the year before when it was Monet, and that there's sometimes where he would say, "I really didn't know till the night of who I was going to pick. It was so close." Just
it
depending
could
on
be,
the season.
well, like All
I
Stars
think
2.
he
Look at
picked Evie, but I think he picked Evie in the semifinals.
Oh yeah, All Stars 4 when he picked Monet and Trinity. I think that was planned weeks before. You know, I think they wanted a big double win. They wanted, All Stars always. If you notice on All Stars, you watch the pattern of All Stars. They always want something that's shocking, that's controversial. That's the whole point of All Stars. Is drag queens. The rules are fixed. Somebody's cheating. There's always some big controversy, and I think it's planned. They plan out to have some big controversy in All Stars, which is fun. They're on. Those girls are on there to win All Stars. They're there to have fun. They're there to get their name out there some more. You know. Because remember, these girls, they work. They're under contract from VH1 for a year. For a year. So as soon as they come off of filming, they film in June. So they start going out on the Gay Pride summer tours, and they're introduced that way. And then the show airs, and then they're right back out on tour, a post Drag Race or during Drag Race tour that they do all over the world.
Mhm.
You know, they go to Europe, they go to Brazil is a big place for them. You know, they go all over the world and they do this 6-night-a-week exhaustive show for RuPaul. It's a big tour that lasts several months. Then there's the 2 drag cons right afterwards where they go and they promote themselves at DragCon LA, DragCon New York. And by the time the year is up, they have gotten their name plastered all over the world and they're making bank. They're making huge freaking money. So by the time All Stars rolls around, they don't give a shit about the win or about any, the notoriety of All Stars. They made the notoriety themselves from their season. They're going on there for the fun, for the controversy of it.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I just want to go back real quick. BRT is talking about the finale makes all the randomness make sense. Are you talking about Drag Race?
Makes all the randomness make sense.
Oh, I think he's talking about The Stranger on Netflix.
Oh, okay, good.
I just didn't want to there's only 2 of them there. I want to read everything they're saying.
Thriller or horror? I gotta look it up. I need a new show anyway.
I need a new show really bad too. I'm trying to watch Witcher. I'm just not getting it.
I already tried to watch it.
I haven't started that one yet.
Okay, can we take 1 minute to stop since it's just us squirrel friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
And talk about American Horror Story for just a minute? Just 1 minute.
You're like, just one minute.
What do you think? BRT?
Yes, sure.
American Horror Story season 10? I saw some really freaking weird trailers out there. Really fucking weird.
Trailers?
I haven't seen any of the trailers yet, but
there's one that looks like the moon landing.
Yeah.
And you watch Neil Armstrong get out of the thing and he goes onto the moon and he puts the flag down and then it zooms out and he's on a fucking sound stage.
Is this official?
It's on. Yeah, I saw it on Twitter, and EJ had them on YouTube. I googled it. It's all on the American Horror Story thing. It's weird. There's that one. Then there's another one that's when they're on the water, like a ship.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody says maybe it's supposed to be like an urban legends thing.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff out there.
There was a big hint that this season.
Yeah, there's a big hint in season 9 that it was going to be urban legends.
Urban legends.
And the walking on the moon is an urban legend.
Yeah, exactly. So, Buffy wanted to know, Michael, who did you want to win All Star season 4? That was Chad Michaels, one of his friends.
No. That was season 1. Season 4.
Yeah.
Season 4 is no. He was season 4. She's talking All Star season 4, the 4th season of All Stars. I wanted
Didn't
Trinity.
Chad win that one, or did he win 5?
No, he won RuPaul's Drag Race season 4. And
No,
he
Chad
won.
didn't win.
No. Yeah, Sharon won season 4. He came runner up, and then he won All Stars season 1. And then this is season 4.
Oh, okay. I thought that's right. They didn't do that till afterwards, but he won the first one. The worst.
I wanted Trinity to win. I actually thought that. Oh no, that was season 3. Ben de la Creme should have won before she quit, but season 4 was it was Trinity's to lose, and she won, but they gave it to Monet as well. They wanted that controversy.
Now like
I like Monet.
I'm gonna look. I know that they either do it at the Orpheum Theater or the Alex Theater in LA.
It is the Orpheum, I believe.
Yeah, but I thought you had to like know somebody who knew somebody.
See, that's what I think. I think because like if you look at the audience, it's like everybody. It's all drag queens. All former contestants.
Okay, so the Orpheum Theater I know very well. I've been there at least a dozen times. It's in the orchestra. Maybe it's people who know, but I think they have fans up in the
Well,
up in the balcony.
Who are you here with? Oh, my mom's up there. She's up in the balcony. Hi, mom. Just like they're
No, but
family.
I just looked it up and I saw where you could buy tickets for last year.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't know that. That would be fucking very. I would love to go. Oh my god, it would be amazing.
Yeah, me too. I've always wanted to do that. And it's always right here. The problem is it's mixing it up with all the shows in LA or the shows in Las Vegas, I mean. Excuse me. Speaking of Las Vegas.
Well, wait, let's go back to American Horror Story. We're all over the map here. So American Horror Story. Official casting announcement. That I know is official. That was what did that do? BRT. What did you think of the song, the video that played with it? Because Ryan Murphy made a big point about the song and the visuals like of that casting announcement.
Somebody or something.
I don't know the song.
I haven't. It's like it sounds like an old like goth song.
Yeah, it does. I haven't broken that down. I need to.
Yeah, I guess through the lyrics of it and what the visuals were the visuals the beach side or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Like some kind of deserted island or something like that.
I mean, it could be anything. It could be symbolic of the water. It could be symbolic of the sand. I just was curious what the song was and what the lyrics were. I haven't really been on American Horror Story sets to see the big thing. I saw EJ's thing. I saw the admin board. They were talking about it. Yeah. But I haven't been on to see.
I haven't watched the thing. I haven't watched.
Yeah, I happened on YouTube to come across a couple of little things, and it's from the official AHS.
Okay, well, let's talk about it. Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Okay. Oh, and Miss Buffy, I'm trying to watch AJ and the Queen. I don't know. It's a little.
I've heard mixed reviews about it.
It's kind of too contrived. It feels so forced. Because RuPaul's not a kid person, and he said he doesn't want to have kids.
Yeah, he's not a good actor. Google. Okay, here we go. Wait, HS season 10 cast revealed. That's first thing on Google.
Orville Peck's song "Dead of Night," 1917.
Dead of Night.
2007.
I wasn't expecting them to do a cast reveal this early, but they did.
No, with no other information. The cast lists usually come after there's been something, some sort of announcement, the theme, a teaser, something. Then the cast list. This is new.
And the fact that Ryan is the one that leaked it, know it.
Yeah, and then there was another video on YouTube it's one of the American Horror Story channels, like the official ones. They had 2 weird videos. One was a strange kind of like vampire thing looking, and like creepy, and the other one was, God, I wish I could have. Fuck.
So according to this, just read this Google story. In October, Ryan Murphy told Hollywood Life magazine or whatever exclusively that he had 2 specific ideas in mind for season 10, and he's going to make the decision on Halloween Day. So I guess he made the decision on over Halloween in 2019.
That's usually when he makes the decision for the next season.
Yeah. Okay, so I found
Cody Fern and Emma Roberts are not in this year. Thank God. Cody needs to break. They need to do something else with Cody.
Well, they're not going to do Evan and Emma again.
No,
not now.
No, they're fighting. They're in a bad way right now. Macaulay Culkin, that is really cool. To see his name pop up as a starring role, actually.
About that, honestly, because
So we got Kathy Bates, Macaulay Culkin, Leslie Grossman, Billy Lord, Sarah Paulson, Evan Peters, Adina Porter, Lily Reb, Angelica Ross, and Finn Witwer. That's a great cast.
Yeah,
That is a classic American Horror Story cast.
Did you
right
notice there's only 3 men? It's mostly women this year.
Yeah,
That's true.
but
So there's
Macaulay
there's
Oh,
a
this is
really
Albert-
weird promo. I wonder if I could play it for you. Let me see
Go
if I
for it.
can
No,
play it. It's 20 seconds.
Really, I haven't seen any promos yet.
And that's it.
Okay.
Is that fan made?
Huh?
This is a fan made ones from last year, just with a 10.
No,
on
this was just released.
it. From what channel?
Where did it come
American Horror Story.
Is it from FX?
from? If it comes from FX,
Um,
FX
I'm
is
trying
the
to find
official
the one
station. It
about
says
the
American
man
Horror
on the
Story.
moon. I mean, I find all these things when I'm not.
oh, I know. I still think it's going to be based on urban legends
From
this
the
year.
planet Earth, first stepped right upon the moon, July 1969.
So
The only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the thing.
see, that's when they show the man on the moon.
Well, somebody pull it up on here.
And then it pulls back.
And they're on a soundstage. Yep.
That's cool, actually, if it's official.
Yeah.
Danny
Yeah,
makes some
so-
great ones.
And then it showed
Hey,
space.
watch-
Maybe these are, I don't know, maybe these are fake. I don't usually run across fake stuff.
Actually, they're watch their Danny's.
Oh, Miss Buffy's saying something about didn't you get Twin Peaks vibes from the music from the
Well, I
cast?
have to look at the. Okay, there's the cast amount. There's the cast one from American Horror Story. All right, hold up. American Horror Story 10 promo.
Yeah.
Like
These are
oh,
some of these are done a month ago though.
Yeah.
American Horror Story 10 promo HD a month ago.
so that's probably bogus.
No,
Well,
not
yeah.
necessarily. This is
Oh,
straight-
like
this is
what's the one where everybody's stranded on a desert island? Like Swiss Family Robinson, but creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the space one was done
IBRT?
a month ago.
Is that the one? Is that the one with the? I found the spacewalk, and then like the really kind of creepy guy, who kind of looks like the Nosferatu thing.
Uh-huh.
And then I saw someone else
Top
that
Gun
said it had
looking
something
one?
to do with Roanoke, and everybody went, "No, boo, Roanoke."
I love Roanoke. I didn't like it when I first watched it, but going back and watching it again.
Roanoke's one of my favorite seasons.
I don't know. I think it's going to be its own thing. I don't think it's going to be attached to anything. What do you guys think?
BRT
Oh,
is
yeah, the one
this
you-
channel
what do you
American
mean?
Horror Story
Yes,
10?
yes.
American Horror Story 10. This is a fan channel. These are fan made.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. So I think the
For
music
me,
in that
it doesn't
video is from Black Mirror. Okay. See, I've never looked for these before, so I apologize if I'm showing, and it's just us.
Yeah, these are
So,
fan made. That's okay. They're cool though. They're really cool.
Yeah. Usually I don't trust them unless they come directly from Ryan Murphy's account.
I guess
Or
I thought
FX.
maybe they did because it was right after that when I watched it from the one from Ryan Murphy.
Or FX.
Those
Yes.
are the official FX channel or Ryan Murphy's pages. Those are the only ones I trust. I don't trust anybody else's.
I mean, I think Urban Legends would be great, and if each
Yeah.
episode was a different one.
Yeah, that would be really.
Mhm. Yeah, I would love that. I would
Like
absolutely
if
love that.
one
Oh my God.
episode was like Miss Buffy said, the Bermuda Triangle, and the other one was the Moonwalk, and the other, and then Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster,
yeah,
stuff
like a
like
creep
that.
show
That would
or
be
a
so
Twilight
much-
Zone kind of thing. I would love that. It was absolutely amazing.
Uh-huh.
And not and
Okay,
please,
I'll
for the
keep that in
love of
mind,
God,
BRT. I won't look at those.
for the love of God, please, if they do go that route, which would be absolutely amazing, don't link them. Don't combine them. Just keep them all separate as separate little stories.
It's just me talking in the wind.
I know. But if they do it, I would. If they do it, then go for it. Then just do it that way, because that's how the show was supposed to be. And you guys know me about all this fucking
I know.
linked together. I would accept that as an apology.
I like it linked together if it makes sense.
Well, yeah, because there's a few that actually make sense because and Michael and
when
I
he did
before.
when he did the pepper thing, that was brilliant. It just stopped right there.
There's the
That could have been the one little gem that was there. It was unique. It made Pepper's character unique. It was what it was. Now
well, when you saw Elsa in the timeline in the Time magazine.
Yeah. Pepper in both seasons.
The Pepper connection was legit. So was the Dr. Arden connection.
Yeah, because those were
so that one
those were specifically written for that reason. But after that, when that became so popular, because those were the first ones, that freak show connection. Mm-hmm. And after that, when it became so popular, they were like shoehorning anything in. And it's like, just
although
left alone.
It kind of would make sense for Murder House and Hotel to be together since they're in the same place.
Yeah.
Well, see, okay, let's take that back. Let me roll it back. If they did, like, say, Queenie showing up at the hotel, that would be okay. That would be legit. You know, these little sprinkles of something like that would be legit. But this whole mass universe, MCU based kind of everything's connected and everything's related and everybody's fucking everybody. Come on. It's because it's gotten to the point like Apocalypse was so contrived and it was so based around all. It's kind of ruining the individuality of the seasons. You know, like Roanoke. Yeah. Roanoke is the least connected. And is still to this day one of the most unique seasons of all of them. Yeah, because I
don't know. I like most. I mean, I like them all for different reasons.
1984 is the same way.
But I loved how they put what's his face into. God, my brain, you guys, aside. Just so that you two guys know, I just got back from the doctor, and we'll do a show on this later. And that's why I'm not wearing any makeup. I have autoimmune diseases and I get sick, and I started hiding out today, and I had to rush down to the hospital like an hour and a half from my house to get a Benadryl infusion because my face was like this. And I literally came back. I'm wearing my pajama pants. Look, I am Bear, which I hate.
Right. Bear, one of my all-time favorite musicals of all time. Right. Bear. When we talk musicals, we're going to talk Bear.
Yep.
You mean Bear like B-E-A-R?
B-A-R-E. B-A-R-E. Bear.
Bear.
You mean Bear, not hair.
Bear.
Not hair.
Bear. Not hair. It's a gay teen musical about coming
of age.
That's
why I thought it would be Bear. B-E-A-R.
Oh, yeah, no. Bear as in brawl. Strip down.
So I thought I would just get a little bit colorful with Ziggy. See, I've got to fix my light and I've got to fix this so that you guys can see. I will wear a different band every week. Speaking of which, Buffy, BRT, you two guys, anybody into Ozzy? Anybody?
Oh, yeah,
oh yes, Ozzy.
Okay, so this came out last week. I pre-ordered it. It is actually it's a disc. I don't know how well you can see it. Let's see if I move this up a little bit. This is Ozzy's best record, in my opinion, since No More Tears came out in the 90s, then like 91. Can you? I don't know if you can't really see it though.
There's too much of a glare, unfortunately, but
he's got black wings. You can't see them, and it's all on the top.
Right on.
And it's not. It's a record, but it's one of those vinyl ones. And then on the back of it, he's pissing into a. He's pissing on the back, but it's very cool. And if you guys, if you like Ozzy, if you buy it on Amazon, if you buy the CD, I did not know this because I listened to the download because you get it for free. They give you the not explicit version. He does a song with Post Malone and Travis Barker, for God's sake. You can't do this not explicit, which actually his song with Post Malone is pretty fucking crazy, called Raid. It's a raid. But when you get when you buy on Amazon, you get the download for free on your Amazon Music. So I was listening it onto Amazon Music and didn't know the CD was cut. I actually still have to listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
But if anybody, I have like 3 download cards. If anybody wants a download of DM me, hit me up. I have 3 of these. I don't need any of them. If anybody wants to listen to this record, I gotta say, unfortunately, I think it might be his last. He's I don't think it's because he's gonna die. I think it's because it's gonna become where he can't record anymore.
Right.
Because Ozzy's not going anywhere, but I don't know that he'll be able to. His band on this record, it's produced by Post Malone. His guitar player is Slash. His bass player is Duck McKagan from Guns N' Roses. His drummer is Chad from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And there's a lot of other people. There's a song with Elton John, and it just kind of reminds me of like the No More Tears days, like good Ozzy stuff. He's put out some other stuff that I wasn't really, but this is so listenable. But I got to tell you, it is fucking dark. Straight to Hell, Under the Graveyard. It's just very, very, very dark. Very dark.
Good for him.
Like, this is the darkest record I've listened to since Paranoid.
Wow.
Or like Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. But it doesn't sound like Black Sabbath. It sounds like Ozzy.
Is it self-reflective?
I think so. It's all about people taking him apart and sucking out what they want and spitting his bones out. And, you know, he's had enough and he doesn't want to be famous anymore and leave him alone. It's very,
Sounds like him.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool.
I love those self-reflective albums.
You know, and I just got excited because I have Sirius and they have Ozzy's Boneyard on Sirius XM. And they've been playing Ordinary Man, which is, I think they're going to do the single, which is the collab between him and Elton John, which is such an interesting pairing. I mean, they've been friends forever, but technically their music styles are really nothing alike. But it's kind of cool. It sounds like that one sounds like an old Elton John song from like Goodbye Yellow Brick Road days, like with all the piano dun 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 dun, like really early Elton John. So yeah, BRT, you should check it out.
She's got to download.
But yeah, if you want to listen to this, let me know. BRT, I have like 3 codes, and I don't need 3 digital copies. I already have one.
Right. So you might want to.
Yeah, I would take one, but we have Apple Music, just unlimited music. So I just put it on my phone.
Free. See, Amazon Prime, you get certain music for free, and then if you buy
yeah, I get all my music for free. It's just whatever we want, whenever we want.
Right.
But we still
well, if you're feeling down and you want a little dark rock and roll, because it's pretty rocked out. It's cool. It's very. I have a Facebook group with 140,000 heavy metal people, and everybody's crazy over this record.
How many ballads does he do? I love Ozzy's ballads.
It's a lot. It's a lot more ballads than it is.
Nice.
Oh, really?
It's
great.
I love his ballads.
Some really good ballads.
I mean, I like ballads. I would like, I like both. But just the title, it's Straight to Hell, All My Life, Goodbye, Ordinary Man, Under the Graveyard, Eat Me, Today is the End, Scary Little Green Men, Holy for Tonight, It's a Raid, and Take What You Want.
Nice.
And that one's with Travis Scott and Post Malone. And It's a Raid is with Post Malone. And it's pretty crazy. It's fun. It's not heavy. It's heavy metal the way I like metal. It's not like they call it now, like, like where they like yell into the thing. This is music. This is very musical.
Yeah,
and it's just good to see him because he had a huge tour and he canceled it from 2018, rescheduled it twice, and just finally canceled it all last week.
Damn.
So I feel
bad.
It
is Ordinary Man?
Ordinary Man is the album.
You got it right here.
And that's the song he did with Elton John, right?
That's the song he did with Elton John, yeah.
See? I just added it to my phone.
But listen, I mean, it's even not ballads, even the stuff that's rock, it's still good. It's not like, today's metal. It's like 80s metal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which 80s metal is mellow compared to.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, the one album, his famous album, No More Tears. Those ballads on that album are amazing.
It was very No More Tears-ish to me personally. That's kind of what the vibe I was getting.
Yeah.
Like the last time I liked, because I have Diary of a Madman, Ultimate Sin, that whole group. I have them all. I love them all. And the last one that he did that I love like that was No More Tears. That was at the end in the 90s. Like 91.
That was the year I graduated, 91.
91.
Mm-hmm.
This had to me a lot of that feeling of like that. You know, like No More Tears. Just the song No More Tears was so amazing.
It is absolutely amazing.
But if you like that kind of stuff, I think you'll like a lot of the songs on here.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
I was listening to it last night. Let's see what we got here. Buffy wants Mary Moody and EJ to collaborate. I don't know what's up with Mary. We haven't seen her for a while.
Man, she should have gone with the casting announcement. She didn't.
I don't know. BRT.
I think that would be fun. I just don't know if that's still in the works to happen, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I watch EJ every day, and I actually swap messages with him sometimes. He's really sweet. Thanks to him, I went and saw Birds of Prey.
And?
What was your verdict?
Did you guys see it?
Not yet.
I have it downloaded, but I haven't watched it yet.
So I don't think you can watch it without. I think you have to go to the theater. I actually saw it in IMAX because that was the only time it was playing. No. And I've never seen an IMAX movie before. And I'm not really into all of this, but it was just fun.
Yeah.
It was just girls kicking ass, doing stupid shit. It was great that Rosie Perez was in it at 50 years old, playing a superstar. And she's gay.
Yeah.
Well, it was EJ Moreno called this a queer movie. He said there were so many queer references because there's a lot of girl stuff. It's girls together. It's just kind of, I'm so used to seeing guys kick each other's asses. It was fun to watch Harley Quinn kick everybody else's ass. I mean, it's really just about somebody getting over a breakup. That's really the whole movie.
Yeah.
And the Birds of Prey finding each other. Yeah. And I don't know who Huntress is. And I don't know who, what's the other one? The one with the Canary. I don't know who Canary is. Nightshade. But I know that people, I think that the casting of it was really great. It's her last name is Smollett. She's she was on Disney, so I don't know who she is. She's actually the guy from Empire's Sister. It was really just like we were having dinner and we got a really great parking spot, which is hard to get where we were. And the movie was playing right there. So I thought this is a sign because I just.
Keep talking, Di.
My problem is I'm so disassociated now with the DC universe because they have just ruined character after character after character. It's like mentally I'm already out.
This movie is not connected to anything else.
Oh, it's connected to the DCU.
Well, I mean, I didn't feel like puzzled. Like I understood what was going on. Where some of them are so disjointed, that I couldn't understand what was going on. I could follow this, not being one of those people.
Okay, so you could basically follow it on its own. You didn't.
It would be a great movie to go see with a bunch of drunk girlfriends if somebody just got dumped.
Yep.
It was just kind of fun. It was totally ridiculous, totally over the top, totally
I find it
silly.
interesting that they released that on the heels of the new Joker, pre the new Batman.
Yeah.
And it's still an old DCU universe movie. It's very confusing. Which is they don't have their act together. But I do like what's her face as Harley Quinn. I liked her. That was one of the highlights of Suicide Squad. Harley Quinn. She was good. Margot Robbie was really good.
She was on Jimmy Fallon talking about the movie. And that's not the reason I went to see it. She's like, this is just supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be entertaining. There's nothing earth-shattering, there's not like it's like not some big figure out kind of thing. It was probably a little too much to go see in IMAX. But
Well, see, that's their problem. Is they want to make these low key, just fun movies. They're in a world where comic book movies are being taken very, very seriously, and they tried their hand at doing this big, huge, mass universe thing, and they failed. So now, when they want to do one of these little campy, fun movies, people like me already tuned it out. Already been like, no, and that unfairly. Maybe maybe it is great, but it's like they have burned us so many times with their stupid shit.
well,
And
if you're up in the air about it, EJ Moreno did like a preview of it without giving it away.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
listened to his review,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought this sounds like a movie I'd probably like. And I went and saw it, and then I watched his review of it, and it made so much sense to me. Let's see where we are here. Yes, Buffy loves Ozzy, absolutely.
Who doesn't?
I could, but it says it's not available in the UK, but I could order the UK version.
Maybe it's not
You
available on
don't
their
get
Apple
music with Prime? Yes, you get it's called Amazon Prime Music, and if you buy a CD or an album, it gets shipped to your house. They automatically put it in your library, and the music that you get for free without paying changes from month to month. It's different people.
Yeah,
But
we
once
can
you
order.
buy a
I order
record,
stuff
you
all the time
always
from
have it.
I order stuff all the time from UK.
Yeah.
All the time.
But yeah, Miss Buffy says you can't get it there.
Huh.
YouTube, BRT, you're talking about Harley Quinn or Ozzy? You can find it on YouTube with the copyright detection ads and know that the right people are getting paid. I think he probably means the Birds of Prey. But I don't think that it's going to show on like a TV at home.
Uh-huh.
Because it's so like, it's like surrounds you. Oh, Ozzy you're talking about. Okay. But I have but if you want to just send me a message, BRT, hit me up on Facebook. I have a code that you can go and download. You can have the record for free. I have 3 of them. Because when you buy the actual album or the CD, and I have both, you get a free download, and I already have a download.
God, I can't wait till I get my new phone. This phone sucks already.
Huh, so you ended up with 3 of them? How? Well, so you bought the album, the CD, and then what else?
That's it. I have the album and the CD, but each one of them come with their own code.
Okay.
So when you buy it from Amazon, you automatically get it in your library. So I get a free download that's already there. I didn't have to download it. It's just in my music on my folders for Amazon. It's part of being an Amazon Prime member.
Mm-hmm.
You get free music. So it's there. So I listen to it whenever I want, but I can download it to something else twice for free from getting everyone had a different. These have, I got, this has one, and I already have my own, so I don't need it.
Right.
Clip light is on. Is out. Yay. Sorry. I'm on Amazon UK right now looking, and it's like
Miss Buffy, Miss Buffy wants us to join. I don't play video games. I don't know anything about video games.
Ozzy Osbourne. Here we go, Buffy. Ozzy Osbourne, Ordinary Man, CD and vinyl is on Amazon UK right now. It's £11.98 pence. You can get it on vinyl. You can get it on audio CD.
It's not expensive.
Get it on digital download. The picture disc is right here, £41. So
I got the picture disc.
It's all here.
41. I only paid $19 for it.
Well, that's
vinyl's £31.
Well, you know what? I pre-ordered mine a month ago, and I think I got $5 off or something.
CD is £11.98 pence. You can get it right now. It is available, and if you order it, like Diana said, you get the digital for free. That's if you're a Prime member.
Yeah.
No, that she just said she was Prime, and then she said she couldn't find it, and she had a link for Ozzy.
Right there.
She's seen it, expected more. I don't know what that's from. I mean, is it the greatest Ozzy Osbourne record? No. It's just nice to see him kind of back in his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
And to hear something new when you haven't, I mean, new music in general for me kind of sucks. I'm just not into it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know Post Malone's a big deal. I don't know who the fuck he is.
Buffy,
I know he's a big deal.
Buffy, I sent you the link to Amazon.
But you can definitely buy it there because I could buy the UK version, so you should be able to buy the regular version.
Well, yeah.
But definitely do the digital download because the regular CD that they sell is censored. This does not have the explicit on it. And I didn't even know this because I'm just listening to the download on my computer. The download is explicit, very explicit. So for $10, I got a regular CD and I got an extra download and then that. So it was fine. It wasn't that expensive. Besides, one day I'm going to find Ozzy Osbourne. He lives around here and have him sign this shit. I'm going to keep it with me in the car.
Are they in the same house?
They live in Beverly Hills somewhere. Because Sharon works over on Ventura Boulevard is where they do the talk over in Sherman Oaks, Studio City.
Yeah. But I mean, their house is the same one as the Osbournes?
They've moved twice since then, at least. They don't want anybody bugging them. And they had
They used to have neighbors all the time. They throw food over the fence.
Yeah, no, they've that house has been long, long gone.
Hilarious.
So for our two lovely viewers here, I don't know what you guys are doing next Friday. And we'll put it up. I'm going to Las Vegas to see Billy Idol. And my husband is friends with his manager, which he didn't even fucking tell me. So next Friday night at 9 o'clock, I will be meeting Billy Idol.
Hey.
I'm going to try to live stream for our channel when the concert comes on. And I asked Mike about the rights and stuff, and it's live music. He's like, nobody's going to give a shit. Exactly. So I'm not going to do the whole thing because I want to have fun. But the first song, I will try to get the whole first song up for you guys. And
White Wedding. And White Wedding, you have to do White Wedding.
Well, I don't think he plays that to the end of the show, but if he plays it, he doesn't always play it.
Really? You think he was stable?
Well, he has a lot of songs, and he plays for 2 hours. And I try to look up the set list, but he hasn't been in Vegas since last year, so he'll change it. I know what song he opens with, but I'm not going to ruin it for anybody. I'm gonna put my little earpiece in and try to do. We're gonna try. I don't know. I've never done it before on location, but we're gonna try.
We do it all the time. Pull up your phone.
The show starts at 9 p.m. and I'm pretty sure it starts on time.
Mm-hmm.
So, especially because of the connection Billy Idol has with American Horror Story.
Yeah.
I don't know if our meet and greet is before the show or after. I would think it would be after. But
here's how you do the meet and greet thing. Here's how you do it. You wear something that has a front pocket, and you put your phone in your front pocket with the camera facing out like this, or you hold your phone like this and say hi with your camera out, and you meet him and you hug him, and you never show him the screen, and we can watch you meet him.
Well, I have my top that I'm wearing already, and I can tell you I'm going to be almost naked at the top with a huge push-up with a corset and a choker. Like I'm going to look like a dominatrix.
See, like I can put you guys on camera right now.
Because I'm gonna get to wear like my black velvet corset thing that I don't get to wear anywhere else. Well, also too, this is my husband's work, so I don't want to get anybody pissed off or whatever.
You just cameras on the back.
But I don't know if it's going to be like me and a group of people or just like I have no idea what's going on. So I'll have it. If he'll do it, I will. But in general, I met him a couple of times. But then again, every time I met him, he's been fucked up. And it was a long time ago.
And
now he's cleaned up.
Say, Billy, I got my friends on the podcast. They want to say hi. And he'll say, oh, okay. Just hold on. Go on.
Yeah. And even if you just record it and we show it later. That can happen.
Yeah. Well, if I get good vibes from him, because he's a Sagittarius.
Have him do our intro.
If I get a good vibe from him, I will. It just depends on the situation. I mean, it could just be him going, hi, I take a picture, and then he's walking off. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Sure.
But that's still pretty fun considering the fact that we just pretty much came off of 1984.
Well, that's why I told Mike, I said, this is amazing because it's like fucking Billy Idol. And I have a bunch of his records, his platinum double records. I have Rebel Yell and I have the first one on my wall, and I'm going to take a picture of it to show him.
He should say, good evening, everybody. This is Billy Idol. What's on the menu tonight? Something like that. So you should say, you've recorded.
If he would say that, I would totally ask him.
Because then we could incorporate that as our intro.
Yes, well, like
Yep.
I said, it just depends. In general, he's known for being a dick, so we'll see if I can. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I have no idea what to expect. If I can do anything, I will. I will definitely try to put the first song live because everyone's going to have their cameras up. I don't know how good it's going to be for you guys, or if I'm going to be able to hear you because it's going to be loud. But I'll try. Or
Cool.
I'll record it and we can play it later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we can always do
We
that.
can do, but it's fun to be live. Like, look, I'm at the Pearl Theater, and here's Billy Idol, and here he is on the
Yep.
stage.
For
I
sure.
mean, I want to have
Well,
fun because I haven't been to a show in like 4 months, and I'm gonna have to. I have to use a cane, so I don't have a lot of hands. But I will definitely try to have some kind of a live thing if we can do it, and I'll definitely record. If I don't get White Wedding live, I will record White Wedding for you, Michael.
It's a nice day for a white wedding. Ow!
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. I know
I guess we didn't make
Man,
it
we
through
already
all
went
the
over.
queens, but
Jesus.
well, yeah, I know we're kind of all over the place, but I think we're kind of known.
That's
for
what
that.
we do.
So, we still had fun. That's all that really matters.
Tomorrow is the after show for RuPaul. We will figure out the time. We will let you guys know,
Mhm.
and we'll be there.
Yep.
so BRT, like I said, if you want the download to this, just send me a message on Facebook, and I'm gonna check out that show you said because I need to find something to watch.
Yep.
Stranger.
We will see you guys tomorrow for the after show of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yes, stay tuned. As soon as we know what time, we'll let you guys know.
Oh, are we doing one? Okay.
Fred Weasley. Everybody knows the twins, the two Weasley twins. This is Fred.
They have
Trivia
red
about
hair.
Fred. Fred was the one that died.
Oh.
And this is Fred's one. One of my favorite ones. I grabbed it just out of instinct tonight. So the acorn style. So all acorns.
That's
Love,
nice.
love this one. Got little nubs on it.
Well, thanks for coming on, guys. I just bought the new Jeffree Star palette, but I don't have it yet. So I'm going to do a thing with Jeffree Star. It has been sold out. It was sold out in like 20 minutes. Huh?
When you do the Jeffree Star box, when you do the Jeffree Star thing, I want to show the last loot crate.
There's nothing. It's just I'm just going to show a palette. There's nothing to unbox.
I'll show the box. I'm just saying, I'll show the box the same episode.
Yeah.
And that way people can see. Don't buy loot crate.
Well, because the one I bought is not a mystery box. It's just his newest palette release called Blue Blood.
Yeah, we'll just do it
not
the same
Blue Blood. Bloodlust.
Yeah.
But I got one, and they're all sold out for at least 4 months. It's just not here yet.
Sweet.
Yep.
So Rachel will be showing up on that one too, and all her friends from CSUN.
So we will be back tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll let you guys
We don't know
know.
what time yet. We'll let you guys know
when the after show is. Thank you so much.
Have a great night, and we
love everybody.
Bye, guys.
and we're out.
And we're not.